Veterans Day ceremony. We've come together to honor many veterans that have served and are serving our country. As we hear our classmates and some veterans, please give them your full attention. The stories or the experiences that are shared will help build our understanding of what it means to fight for our freedom and country. At this time, I would like everyone to stand, remove your hats, and say the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Ms. Walsh's students.
Please stand up for the pledge. Put your hand on your heart. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please welcome our Please welcome our first speaker from Renaissance, Genevieve LeClaire.
Hi, my name is Genevieve LeClaire and I'm from the Renaissance community. Veterans Day has always been a big part of our school. I can remember in first grade, I didn't really know anything about veterans. I hadn't yet been exposed to Veterans Day and what it really meant. As we continued going to Taylor Park and listening to speeches about our veterans, over the years, I got a better understanding of what Veterans Day really is. As I got older, I started to have questions about it. How can I show appreciation for our veterans? Showing appreciation for our veterans can be something as small as writing a speech or as big as making a donation. Whatever you choose to do, it is important to show our gratitude. Veterans have done so much for us, and we need to show our appreciation for them. Showing appreciation for veterans is so easy and very important. Even going and listening to the presentation in the park makes a huge impact. It shows that we really care about what our veterans have done for us. I personally chose to write this speech because Veterans Day means so much to me. It is also inspiring to listen to the speeches that other students have written about our veterans because it may be important to different people in different ways. Some may ask, why should we appreciate our veterans? There is a very simple answer to that question. They have done so much for us. When you think of a veteran, the first thing that may pop into your head is war, or something along those lines. But if you really think about it, war means that these people left all of their families, pets, and belongings behind and went and fought for a country. They left everything they knew behind just to make sure that every one of us is safe. So when I hear the words Veterans Day, I think of all the kind people who are willing to risk their own lives just to make mine safer. So the next time you see a veteran, just saying thank you can make their day. So thank you.
Thank you, Genevieve. Nice job. I now welcome Team USA student Lila Rule to share her thoughts on Veterans Day.
Imagine yourself, hungry and anxious, standing even though your feet ache and your gun is heavy, waiting for something. Imagine the sharp breeze rushing by and the metallic feel of your gun. Imagine living minute by minute in a foreign land. Maybe you see rough, sandy earth below you. Maybe you feel the pull of the thick mud under your boots. Whatever the setting, you're ready. You know that no matter what, you cannot abandon your post. So you wait. You wait because you know there are people counting on you to do your job and do it well. You stand ready to defend your comrades because you know that they would do the very same for you. This is a soldier. Veterans have felt this. Veterans have seen this. This is why we should honor them. I believe veterans should be honored because they are the reason that we have all that we do. They have maintained our freedom and dignity. They have provided security for our country and have risked their lives to do so. They have given us our freedom. They have given us our safety. The safety that many of us in this room take for granted. Without their service, America wouldn't be the America that it is today. They have risked everything for us, the people. I think we often forget to be grateful and do not stop and think about why we have what we have. We don't take the time to truly think of all of the great things veterans have done for our country. At school each day, we stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance, but we never really stop to think what it means. We never stop to think about it because it is something that we have done since kindergarten. The pledge should be a daily reminder to all of us that veterans have fought for our flag, our freedom, and our way of life. I believe that we should honor veterans for the risks they take for us. I want to honor veterans today and every day for their bravery, selflessness, and unwavering dedication. So from all of us in Team USA, we'd want to say thank you, veterans.
Thank you, Lila. Well done. I would like to welcome a member of our city school community who fought for the United States Army in Afghanistan, Mr. John Lange.
Hello, my name's John. I served 7 years in the United States Vermont National Guard. I deployed to Afghanistan for a year and got out in 2014. Learned quite a bit over there, especially things we take for granted. People don't know when you walk away just how hard that can be. Thank you.
Mr. Lange, thank you for your service and efforts in keeping us safe. We are proud to have you a part of our community. At this time, another guest speaker we have is Henry Newberger.
Good morning. No. Good morning.
Good morning.
I still can't hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's better. Now I know you're awake and paying attention. I am a Vietnam veteran. I was in high school, my last year of high school. I was just 17. One of the fellows in my class, I went to an all-boys school. He quit. He just turned 18 and he quit. And he joined the Marine Corps. He came back in December at the end of boot camp, and he was dressed in his Marine Corps blues. Everybody know what Marine Corps blues look like? Or have a pretty good idea? When I seen him walk in the door with that uniform on, I said, that's what I want to do. In 1967 was pretty much in the middle of Vietnam. I was young, I was naive, never paid attention to what was going on the news. What was happening in Vietnam was just oblivious to me. All I seen was that uniform. 12 days after graduation, in June of '67, I was in boot camp in Parris Island, North Carolina. I was there until August 31st. I graduated as a Marine. I came home for a few days. I went to Camp Pendleton in California to become a radio operator. And 4 months after that, I landed in Vietnam on December 21st of 1967, just a few days before Christmas. Vietnam was never declared a war. It was only called a police action. It was never, the Congress never declared a war. So we were fighting a battle that was really not a war, and we had restrictions. Not maybe, I hope these folks today don't have the same restrictions we had. We were not allowed to shoot back unless we were shot at first. That's a game changer. Vietnam was a third world country. They had only the big cities like Da Nang and Saigon had paved roads and buildings with somewhat electric in it. Most of the villages were just dirt roads, grass huts, no windows, no doors, no running water, no toilets. They would just stop in the middle of the road and do their business there and then continue on. Most of it was rice paddies, except for the highlands. You had rice paddies through the whole country. They used water bulls, which were big animals. They used them for tilling the rice fields and such. And you were fighting people who, everyone wore black nylon type pajamas, loose pajama pants, and a shirt that had a little V-neck, and they wore straw hats. And you couldn't tell the difference between who was friendly and who was an enemy. And that was the kind of war you were fighting back then. Much different than World War II, where you knew your enemy wore a different uniform. I'm going to say it was more conventional. You know, they didn't use such things as booby traps made out of punji sticks and your own ammunition against you. They would use things like they would take bamboo and cut them on an angle and put them in a hole and cover the hole with grass, and you'd walk down and fall through, and those sticks would go through you. They used all kinds. It was the first time where booby traps were sort of becoming the norm, you know, rather than just a regular fighting war where they used guns and bombs and stuff. Vietnam didn't have that, so it was a different kind of war. A lot of people came home, and I know a lot of them with Afghanistan and Iraq. A lot of our veterans today have PTSD. They live with it. They live with recurring things going on in their head all the time. I have PTSD. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is, this is over 50 years ago from Vietnam, and we still have veterans dying today from Agent Orange, which was, excuse me, was a defoliant that they sprayed over the country to kill all the grass and the growth so that you could see what was going on. A lot of veterans today are still in the hospital, still passing away from that. So it's been 50 years. The only thing I want to say to you guys is, you see a veteran, you see somebody with a hat on, don't be afraid to walk up and say thank you. I get it all the time. When I'm walking through the mall, people say to me, thanks for your service, and I say thank you for caring. And that in itself means a lot. There's one other, I just want to tell you one story before I leave. And this is about a pilot who flew jets off of the USS Intrepid. I don't remember which aircraft carrier he was on. He got shot down over Vietnam, and he was a POW for quite a while. When he finally came home, he went out on speaking tours, and he talked about his time in captivity and in the service. And he was given a speech one night, and after the speech, he went out for dinner with his wife. And this older fellow came up to him and said, "Hey, aren't you Commander Plum? Didn't you fly jets off the USS Kitty Hawk?" That's what it was, the Kitty Hawk. And he said, "Yeah, how did you know that?" And the guy said, "Because I packed your parachute." And he thought, "Oh my God." And so they spoke for a while. He said after that he went home and he thought about that sailor down in the bowels of that ship at this long wooden table, packing and repacking parachutes so that if these guys got shot down, their parachute would work. And then he started thinking about, in his mind, all the other parachutes that he needed while he was in captivity. He needed one to keep his head level. He needed a religious parachute. He needed a comedy parachute. He needed all these things in his head to keep him from going crazy. And so now when he goes out on speeches, the last thing he asks everybody is, who's packing your parachute? Who's the people that help you through your day. And I ask, whose parachute are you packing? Who's the people that you help? Who's your sister? Who's your brother? Who's your friend? Who's the people that come to you when you have a little bit of problem? So pay attention and think about your friends.
Thank you, Mr. Newberry. At this time, I would like to open it up to any more veterans wanting to say a few words.
How about have all the veterans stand up?
I would like to have all the veterans stand up.
Raise your hand.
Thank you. I would like to encourage anyone to attend the Veterans Day Parade and ceremony on Sunday in Taylor Park. You are all welcome to walk in the parade with the City School group. We leave at BFA at 10:30. The ceremony will start at 11:11 in Taylor Park. I would like to thank you all for taking time today to honor our veterans, but it's important to always show our appreciation for the veterans. Make sure to take the time to thank them for their service, no matter what day it is. We have a great country, and without the many dedicated servicemen and women, we would not be here today. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day.
Thank you.